Everybody, happy Monday. This is Attack of the Show. I'm Kevin Pereira. You're watching TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. What's going on there? Little tape? Little chopstick on the
hide your microphone.
Oh, thank you.
Now I'm hiding it.
Appreciate it.
Hey everybody, I'm Olivia Munn. We are coming to you live.
All right, on the show today, save your excitement, kids. Kung Fu Kitty's here. All right, and around the net, we'll show you a cat in the Jackie Chan movie that kicks a cobra's ass. Plus, in the loop, Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference is in a couple of weeks. We're going to go in-depth on all the hot rumors, including new info on the 3G iPhone and Steve Jobs' keynote speech. Oh, yeah. And one more thing.
Larry Butler is in France at the Cannes Film Festival. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And he talks to George Lucas and Harrison Ford about the possibility of Indy 5. And then in Gatron, how can I have an Indy 5 when Harrison clearly dies in Indy 5? Okay, also, they reviewed the Samsung Soul, a phone with a magical touchscreen interface. I'm just kidding, I didn't see the movie. Interface that changes according to what features you use. Magic. But you saw the movie.
I did.
I did not.
I will not be giving out any spoilers.
All right. You guys,
I promise.
Hey, you'll want to enjoy it on your own. Time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
Believe it. We're going around the net. Well, it's not that he's dead. It's just when he falls off the train. He falls off the train into a pit, and then they bury him alive, technically. And so you're sort of like, does he make it up?
And he never died.
Starting things off at number 5 by showing you a double knockout during Friday's Legend of the Fighting Championship 25.
Look, you guys, the double knockout is very, very rare. It's sort of like the conjoined twins of the fighting world, but it did happen Friday night between Sean Parker and Tyler Bryant. This is good.
Who do you give it to? Guy on the right. Why? Because his arms were up, man. He was celebrating at the end. He was putting them up on the way down. He's like, I'm so happy I'm going to fall on my back and hold my arms out. And what was the referee wearing? Did you see that? Can we play the clip again? I didn't,
yeah, that was it's like
the guy was like,
hip-hop guy.
It's like they grabbed him right off the street.
It
like,
was weird.
What
is he wearing?
I know. He's like wearing an Affliction t-shirt, some designer jeans. Like he could be working for TMZ, let alone refereeing the match. Like, arms up! Arms up! He's the winner! I have no idea who that is or what's going on.
You can't take him seriously. Coming in at number 4, you guys, we are checking in with our favorite supreme being, Oprah.
Oh. You be careful. Be careful. I'm in her book club. A few times a year, Oprah buys the love of her audience by giving away a bunch of free crap. And it's crazy. I mean, words cannot describe the insanity that ensues when the audience realizes that they are, in fact, getting free junk. It's called Oprah's Favorite Things.
It's not junk, though. I mean, she gives away,
well, I mean, cars and grills and perfume.
But yeah, she just gives away whatever. Yeah. Anything she likes, she
always with wings and without. I mean, everybody goes excited. And it happened again this past Friday.
You know about wings?
My producers pleaded with me to do this topic today, and I didn't want to do it. So I said, absolutely not. I am not doing Oprah's Favorite Things.
I don't watch that show purposely because I just get jealous.
The only remote male equivalent to that is finding out you're not the father on Maury. Like that's the only time you're gonna see guys getting that pathetically giddy about something.
But I think from what I recall, this may not still be true, but she fills the audience with needy people. It's not just like, oh, you randomly get it and you're already rich. It's people who actually could use
that. Look like 500 like generic soccer moms to me. Like no one in there looks particularly neat.
Well, it's interesting because saying Oprah's favorite things is now, I'm pretty sure, officially a middle-aged woman mating call.
Yes, it is.
It is a mating call.
Oprah's, here's the thing, people get excited about it. She's got nothing on us. Like, I'm sorry to call out the Oprah. I know you don't do that, but everyone knows that we have the craziest audience in the history of television. I mean,
it really is. It's easy to do a show when you get so much support and enthusiasm from the audience. Just like Oprah, we are so blessed.
Truly, truly blessed. They do a really good job. And not all of them are here for rehearsal, but, you know, the ones that are, know how that's supposed to work.
Can you guys stop?
You can hit the stop button. Thanks.
There you go. That's fun.
I got a mixtape in the second deck if you want to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that
Sounds like Kylie
mixtape.
Minogue. No, we can't. Okay. And number 3 today is a digital short from last week's episode of Saturday Night Live, and it was a dead-on spoof of a very popular television show.
That's right. Here we get a little bit of history into the development of Steve Carell's show The Office, and Ricky Gervais unveils the show's true inspiration.
Hi, I'm Ricky Gervais. My inspiration for creating The Office was a Japanese television show. Now, the true original Japanese version of The Office.
무시무시 저는 몇 프랭코 파모다죠.
파모 So we put on that.
무시무시 stay for a doko desu ka?
何でしょうか?
It's funny, because it's racist.
You say funny because
It's funny because it's racist.
you took that from us.
It probably did.
say that
It was
a
our
lot.
tagline for a while. We're always trying to inject a little bit of racial humor into this show, but apparently our moral compass won't allow it.
Oh,
So, you
by
know.
moral compass, you probably mean standards and practices here.
No, I'm referring to an actual metal fun-hating compass. That's...
We will have that compass next week, now that you said it like that.
I hope so. God, I was like, can we get a guy in a giant metal compass costume to come out and frown?
So next week you know where that brilliant idea comes from. When we take about 5 minutes out of the show to dance with
When I'm
it.
knee-deep in my kookaroo, not really paying attention. Huh?
Yeah. You know when it's Kevin's idea when everyone else is like, and he's like, Maria!
What are you talking about?
With the guy!
What are you talking about? You guys will pity laugh for me, right? Hey!
And press stop.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Coming in at number 2 today is a potentially real, probably corporate-backed viral for the upcoming Lego Indiana Jones game, but still awesome.
Yeah, here a bunch of guys get together on the streets of San Francisco and dress up like their favorite Indiana Jones characters. They also got a giant Lego boulder, and they rolled it down the street.
Okay.
Look at that. 5 seconds. Go music. Go, 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 go! Try to hit a tree and then maybe hit a car. I think it's hit a car.
In the original script for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, a giant Lego boulder was the primary villain. A lot of people don't know that.
Is this the original script fan fiction that you wrote in the 4th grade?
My script had heart, Lucas. Heart!
Your script had aliens, which isn't forgivable even for a 4th grader. I'm just saying. Finally, today's number 1 item on Around the Net continues the long, undying love affair between the interwebs and felines.
This is a classic clip from the 1978 Jackie Chan film, Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. Chan plays a janitor who is bullied by both the teachers and students at his school until he just decides to beat them up with an innovative new form of martial arts.
Yes.
That's amazing.
But where does he learn this new martial arts form, Olivia? From a cat.
Oh.
Come on.
Good cat. That's great. You really fixed that snake.
Man, the CG was so good for that time.
Jackie Chan's accent is so good.
Yeah, it really.
There's no accent
Really
at
improved
all.
throughout the years. It's really.
You know, but watching that though, it's like what is it, 2008 now, 1978.
Yeah.
They just don't make movies like that anymore. The classic look, the
you're right.
realistic action, the lack of legal threats from the Humane Society just
True.
doesn't really happen.
And we were so drawn to this clip. In fact, Attack of the Show's crack team of researchers and wage slaves found this actual kung fu cat still alive after all these years, which I think is incredible.
So
really,
welcome, Pi Meow. Can you offer us any words of wisdom?
Two rivers meet in the woods. Their confluence is dangerous. Water, but strong. The mountain before you is always bigger than the mountain below you.
Wow, that's really insightful.
very deep, fortune cookie deep.
Always be sure to clean your browser history after looking at pornography.
Okay, thank
you.
Oh, thank you, Pi Meow. You're
Thank you.
the wisdom of age. Okay, the wisdom of age is great indeed. Thank you. To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet.
And of course, don't forget to catch tonight's 7 o'clock show featuring ATN After Hours with exclusive videos. Tonight, we're going down under to the land of unclassifiable animals, oversized knives, and apparently smoking hot medical reception.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Cayley and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, we'll tell you what the response was to the premiere of Indiana Jones at the Cannes Film Festival. Plus, the cult horror classic Dawn of the Dead is coming back to life, but it's not going to look the same. And a bionic man has approval to try out for the Summer Olympics. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
Still ahead for the first time ever, Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference is sold out! No? No one's scalping tickets. Everyone's expecting big news from Mr. Jobs, and Veronica Belmont will be here in the loop to sort the reliable from the rumors. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Then we'll talk lingerie and long-distance relationships on In Your Pants and expand our righteous war on the urban cesspool that is Baltimore.
Bring it, Baltimore. Bring it.
Around the Net is presented by the U.S. Department of Transportation. Buckle up, or you will get caught, and you will get a ticket. Click it or ticket.
There's something we've been meaning to bring up. Lunch. Introducing Hurl, a bold new direction in competitive eating. 5 contestants enter an intense eating challenge. Then they face stomach-churning tests of stamina. The last competitor to blow groceries wins a cool $1,000.
I'm starving for a win. I'm starving for food. That's a good combination.
Eat it! Eat it! I freaking hate chicken pot pie. Don't puke, brother. Don't puke. Eat more.
Taking a step foot into those gyroscopes.
I was ready to puke. You really can't be ready for anything like this.
Competitive eating and nausea-inducing stunts make Hurl the most gut-wrenching show ever.
Oh! He's gonna barf.
Just relax, let go, and Hurl. Premieres July 15th, only on G4.
Hey everybody, we are live, and in fact it is time for the only news worth knowing.
Here's the feed.
Intended here in Hollywood.
The feed with Layla Cayley.
All right, guys, let's get right to it. The world premiere of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull received a 3.5-minute standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival on Sunday night. The film was well received by reporters as they whooped and hollered when the lights dimmed before the screening. Crystal Skull managed to avoid what is called the Da Vinci syndrome, taken from the terrible reception the film The Da Vinci Code received at Cannes when it premiered 2 years ago. We'll have more on the Indiana Jones premiere later on in the show. Make sure you check it out. The cult 70s classic horror film Dawn of the Dead is being revived, and this time the dead are coming to life in 3D. A company called In3 will be using a dimensionalization normalization process that takes all the objects in the film and moves them forwards or backwards from the screen to achieve the third dimension. Right now, there are only about 1,000 3D-ready screens in the US, but the film will take a year to convert, so maybe there will be more by the time it's ready. Let's hope so. Microsoft and Yahoo may be able to kiss and make up after all, even though Bill Gates said they were no longer interested in buying Yahoo. Yesterday, Microsoft proposed a smaller deal that wouldn't mean owning the whole company, just a part of it. Now, no word on whether Yahoo is interested, but we'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, Facebook's founder Mark Zuckerberg told reporters that Microsoft was not going to buy Facebook. He says Facebook likes their independence. They also like the $240 million that Microsoft already has invested in the company too, I'm sure. Alright guys, a South African man named Oscar Pistorius has a shot to be in the Olympics, even though he has bionic legs. He was barred from the event by the International Association of Athletics Federations because of his prosthetic legs before. Now the legs are called the cheetah and could conceivably act as springs to propel him faster than other sprinters. Now the Court of Arbitration of Sport has overturned the ruling and Oscar is free to try and qualify. Oscar's time is about 1 second short of what he needs to go to Beijing, but he says if he can't make it, he's going to try for the London Olympics in 2012. And finally, every day brings us closer to the June 9th keynote speech at Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. We've heard the 3G iPhone rumors, of course, but there's also talk that Apple will be distributing iTunes songs using the cellular network and introducing customized answer tones too. Sources say that Apple is currently in active negotiations with major music labels to make all of this happen by the conference. Good luck to Apple. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
All right, thanks, Layla. Now, for the first time ever, the worldwide...
Come on, Steve.
Thank you. All right. Veronica, thank you so much for stopping by and keeping us in the loop. We appreciate it. Mun, what's coming up in our future?
All right, Kev, still ahead. Blair meets Indiana Jones. It's not some nerdy secret dream either. It really, really happened. She also asked Lucas about Indy 5. Blair's first report from CanCon is coming up. And later, Samsung's new phone is a touchpad. Find out how this one changes depending on how you use it. Check it out in today's GadgetPod.
The feed is presented by the U.S. Navy. Navy, accelerate your life.
J.G. Wentworth.
Own a piece of G4. Download this show on iTunes today.
What's up, everybody? Hope you enjoyed those commercials. I love that second one.
Wow, I'm going to go and do it right now.
Me too. I got two in the back order.
That's exciting.
We're live and wondering... I'm sorry. I'm being told that we have some late breaking news. Yes, late breaking news, everybody.
That's right. Actually, I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Oh, no. It's not. Oh, it's not something to clap about. Not something to clap about.
It is. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. I'll let them know. There has been some disturbing developments in our great national tragedy. We are just getting word that a new front has opened up in our ongoing war on Baltimore.
In a development that keeps in step with their mid-90s syphilis epidemic and the more recent drunken Preakness-infilled D-bag brawls, Baltimore has issued another slap in the face to everything that is good and decent.
That's right. Our ongoing investigation has uncovered the YouTube user MakeMeBad35, a 19-year-old from Thurmont, Maryland, an area we consider a part of Greater Baltimore.
This is quite possibly the worst thing that we have ever seen.
Hi there!
Mom, this is your out in the shower!
I grant you wishes!
You can grant me wishes? Let's see. Okay, I got it.
Wish granted!
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom! Oh my God! I just a Big Mac! Mama, guess what? I a Big Mac, boy! I can Big Mac!
I understand your frustration, I do.
Why are we diverting money from the war on Baltimore into Iraq? Why do we do this day after day?
I know, that's a great question, and it really just makes me realize that this country's priorities are totally out of whack. That's it for our update on the war on Baltimore.
You know, McCain wouldn't say this.
We're going for Obama or Clinton, but really it just makes me realize that
Straight talk.
Yeah, McCain would not deal with that at all.
Yay.
Yes, yay McCain. Yes, we do.
That just feels weird.
Time to move on to more pleasant matters.
Really weird. Let's check in with Morgan to see what X-Play has coming up. Miss Webb?
Thanks, guys. On tonight's all-new X-Play, we've got the latest on the PlayStation 3's integration with YouTube. Future games will have the ability to upload clips straight to the website. Following on the heels of Activision and Vivendi, LucasArts has dropped out of the ESA. But does this mean they're backing out of this year's E3? Well, you'll find out in the gaming update. If you're looking to clean up in World of Warcraft, we've got a cheat that will show you how to make the most gold before the new expansion launches. And if you like your first-person shooters post-apocalyptic, stick around for a world broadcast premiere demo of Stalker Clear Sky. And we've got all that and more at 8. Back to you.
Thanks, Morgan. Now it is time to kick off our week-long coverage of the Cannes Film Festival. We sent Blair Butler to talk firsthand with the stars of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
All right, let's see what George Lucas and Harrison Ford told her about the latest incarnation of everyone's favorite archaeologist.
Nearly 25 years ago, a legendary hero first took to the silver screen to show us what one man could do with a hat and a whip. And this summer, he's back.
Sleeping be easy. Not as easy as it used to be.
This week is the long-awaited premiere of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And I flew all the way to Cannes to talk to Indy himself.
Why did it have to be snakes?
It's been 19 years, so what did it take to get all the players back and make Indy return to the big screen?
A really good script.
Well, originally we just didn't think we were going to do another one because we had only planned to do 3 of them. But then part of it was that we all had other things to do. I spent 10 years doing Star Wars in the middle of that, so that's 10 years out of the equation right there.
Harrison Ford is back as the legendary archaeologist, and this time around he's trying to outrace Soviet agents in the search for the crystal skull of Akator, a powerful artifact that could help its owners dominate the world.
To get those sort of Indy behaviors back, did it just take sort of the whip and the hat?
The hat and the whip and the jacket were sufficient aids to my memory for me to remember who the character was.
Along with George Lucas and Steven Spielberg, the casting crew includes both old friends and some new ones.
I'd cover my ears if I were you.
What's it like becoming part of the Indiana Jones mythology? That has to be huge.
Yeah, it was crazy and daunting and overwhelming and scary and terrifying and exhilarating and just a gamut of emotions.
Get on!
Especially a fan. I'm a fanboy, you know.
How do you stay grounded?
You don't. There's nothing grounded about it at all.
How does it feel to be back in the Indiana Jones universe?
It was great. It was. I was doing like some camera tests with different kinds of costumes, and then into the scene walks Harrison, and he obviously didn't have to fool around with the costume. He's got his costume.
I hadn't met him before, so I turned up on set, and they're in the middle of shooting, and there's Harrison standing behind the monitor with a whip and a hat, and so it was just perfect.
This is one of the most anticipated movies of the year, and with that comes unprecedented media scrutiny. So how does that affect everyone involved?
Excitement and nervousness, and I read talkbacks and Ain't It Cool News, and I'm all over the Chud websites, and just these negative comments, and I was all over it. I loved it. It fuels you.
My feeling is if people aren't happy with it, there's no reason they should actually go to it. If they want to see the movie, then they should go, and hopefully they'll enjoy it. But if they go in saying, I'm not going to like this movie, that they're sort of wasting their money.
And, of course, there's the rumor that everyone wants to know the answer to.
There's been talk of Indy 5. Can you tell us anything about that?
There is no Indy 5. I haven't talked to Steven or Harrison about an Indy 5. We haven't even really thought about that, the whole thing.
Okay, well, it's great to get the straight truth from the man himself. I just totally got to talk to Han Solo.
Awesome. Anyway, later this week, we're going to take you behind the curtain here at Cannes. We're going to check out the B-movie film market, more big releases, life as a paparazzi, and even more Indiana Jones on Friday's summer movie preview. Tons of stuff. I'll see you later.
met Han Solo in person that she was just going to throw up and pass out. It's like the time that you met Ellen DeGeneres.
Well, to be fair, Ellen does have that effect on people.
Yeah.
You know, she marches to her own beat.
Ah, I love her.
She's a powerful woman. She's strong.
She is.
Strong woman.
She dances
Great
every...
sitcom.
Is that why you dance a lot before the show?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, that's nice.
By the way, keep watching all week for Blair's continuing coverage of the Cannes Film Festival.
Now, you guys, we have got a few days before Indy hits our shores,
Gadgetron, I heard some meowing on the set. I think that can only mean one thing.
Yeah.
Pi Meow must want to address the audience. And I'm sure it's very important, right?
Let's listen.
If there is a time of competition, and no camera crew is there to document it, does the competition happen at all? Worry not, for in this clash of the games of video, cameras were there. The network of 4Gs is honored to present the battle for gaming's most controversial world record. Catch the King of Kong in a televised premiere of global proportions, June 1st. Log on to g4tv.com/King of Kong for more info, if it does not dishonor your family to do so.
Hey, you guys, stay tuned. Anna, David, and I
Oh, hi. I was just going to clean the
in
phone.
your pants to help solve your long-distance relationship problem.
That's good. And to help you convince your girlfriend to put something on a little sexier than that corporate team-building exercise T-shirt when she goes to bed. You've seen that one, right?
No.
I'm sorry, I was cleaning the phone.
In the world...
Do you guys think that Hollywood should stop releasing PG-13 horror movies? Because to me it seems like really nobody likes them.
Dude.
That is true.
Well,
but
didn't prom night or prom date the other day, didn't that make a lot
I was
of money?
going to say, there's a distinct difference
Team
between
number one.
nobody liking something and something not making money.
Yeah.
And if they didn't make money, Hollywood wouldn't make them, but they obviously do.
But the other thing is that they make them for such a little amount of money, and they get stars that are willing to do it for scale. So
and they're for the tweens. It's like it's for the kids who can't see an R-rated movie just yet, or whose parents won't take them because they're not the cool kid.
Yeah.
You know,
So they probably
that's
won't
who it's
stop
for.
making them.
No, they
Making
won't.
money.
They won't. But I still maintain it's got to be an R for it to be good.
That's true. For asking that question, you're going to get a copy of National Treasure Dose on
It will
DVD.
be your new treasure. They didn't pay me to say that. It's in stores tomorrow, May 20th, but you just got yours for nothing.
Nothing.
You're welcome.
Nothing.
Now it's time for some sex advice you can believe in. Earlier, Olivia sat down with Anna David, and what'd you guys talk about?
We talked about how chicks can dress sexier in the bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah, stop wearing the sweatpants.
I like that. Let's get into it. Let's go in your pants.
Oh. So there are 4 things essential to human survival: food, water, shelter, and of course love. She can't help you guys with the first 3. Well, maybe you can. You love water. She loves water.
I always have a water bottle.
I'm sure you can help, pass it out somewhere. But Anna will help you for sure with the last one. Welcome back, Anna.
Thank you, Olivia.
You do have an addiction to water.
I do.
Most people don't know.
It's a very healthy addiction, though.
It is.
I just become intensely dehydrated if I'm not holding
She
a water
always
bottle.
has a bottle right behind her,
my
just so you
secret
know.
Stash.
All right, guys, let's get started with a guy who'd like if his lady just, spice up her nighttime wardrobe just a little bit.
So my girlfriend likes me to sleep in the same old shirt at night, and I don't want to say anything to her because it kind of bugs me. So do you think I should go out and just buy her some new lingerie or something like that?
Yeah, so the thing I think is to just be like, I think it'd be really hot if you wore this. I think girls always want to be hot for their guys.
As opposed to
it's just like, I want to make you be your most beautiful, because then you're like, well, I'm not, so I'm only my most beautiful in this.
Well, I think that's the point, is that we're all different. We all want to hear different things. You know her the best. Which one is she going to respond to?
That's true. That's true. But the other thing, I don't also think it's that great of a compliment if she's like not wearing, she feels so comfortable, because do you really think about it? If the girl's so comfortable with you, she puts on an extra 30, 40 pounds and doesn't wear makeup and brush her hair.
Good point. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
you want someone to make an effort. Same way I want a guy to make an effort.
Right. It's true. I mean, and the thing is, also, maybe it's worth considering, are you looking for something in the relationship that's just not there? Like, is this a symptom of a larger problem?
Yeah. Probably just want something sexy. Just buy her something. I like that idea. Buy her something and tell her to put it on.
La Perla's good.
Very expensive. Go to Fredericks of Hollywood. It looks just as good, but really cheap. Now, our next question comes from a guy who just can't stand the distance.
Me and my girlfriend have a long-distance relationship because I'm in school. She likes to keep me on the phone for 30 to 40 minutes, though, every time we talk, just complaining. and it's really starting to affect our relationship. What can I do?
Don't you think web videos and video talking is good?
Web videos are a good idea, but you can also tell her. I mean, you can establish boundaries. Hey, you know, it's good talking to you, but I have to go, and like maybe don't say I have to go play video games or I have to go watch TV or whatever it is.
I'd rather be doing nothing than talking to you.
You know, I'm not saying you gotta lie, but like if you got stuff to do, tell her I gotta go do this stuff. And I think that like anything in a relationship, compromise is always the answer. So it's a little bit about you establishing your boundaries and a little bit about you, you know, just giving another few minutes on the phone.
In my opinion is this, I always give my little opinion, but I think that it's okay for a guy not to want to be on the phone, and it's okay for you to be like, look, I don't want to talk as much as you do, because some girls, like you said, do like to talk, and you shouldn't have to be chained to that just because she's a girl and she wants that. You know, you shouldn't be a prisoner on the phone.
And again, 30 to 40 minutes, that's nothing. I mean, I kept guys on the phone for like, I'm talking like 3-hour marathon.
Oh my gosh, when I was in high school, I had my first boyfriend, and I want to sleep, like fall asleep with the phone's on.
Right.
So and I'd wake up and like,
it's like 8 hours. You're getting off easy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, just tell her what you want. Tell her that you don't want to talk on the phone that much.
And then be willing to compromise a little bit.
And if she gets mad, dump her. Thanks, Anna. Thank me too. I have awesome advice. You'll be lonely forever. For more Anna, visit AnnaDavid.com. It's a great website, and you get to find out all about Anna, right? Everything Anna is on that website.
Oh, yes.
And to get even more answers to your sexy questions, subscribe to the AOTS In Your Pants podcast. It's available anytime at g4tv.com/podcast. Also, we want you guys to submit your own video viewer mail questions for Anna by going to g4tv.com/VVM. Now, I know you can get a little nervous sending in some sexual, personal questions, but just, you know.
We don't judge.
We don't judge. Put on a mask. Ask your question.
All right, so your lady likes to talk on the phone. Listen, every guy has to suffer the occasional gab fest, but luckily, all we usually have to do is toss in the occasional and it's been scientifically proven that women can't tell the difference between men's voices and pre-recorded MP3s. So the next time she calls, just put your phone by a set of speakers and go make yourself a hot pocket. A lean pocket will do. It's fine. She'll keep happily chatting until her cell phone dies, and the best part, she's going to tell her friends that you're a good listener. So when you break up, they'll all want to do you. Breaking news, everybody. Once again, Pi Meow wants to send a special message to everyone. Folks, it's time to listen to the wisdom of a Kung Fu master.
Craftsmanship in cinema is one of the most honorable pursuits, and this Friday night at 7 and 10, both the Show of Attacking and the Volkswagen present a summer movie preview. All of the premiered cinemas of the bright season will be peeked at, including Get Smart, Hellboy 2: The Golden Army, The Dark Knight, The Happening, and more on the new Indiana Jones. If you do not watch, angry spirits will haunt your house forever.
Someone should check on the cat.
Sounded pained.
Still ahead, we've got an epic fail today that pains us to watch. Chiropractors rejoice.
Yes, you've got a new customer. You'll see what we mean after this.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life.
From the creators of Code Monkeys comes Code Monkeys Season 2.
You know, this jail thing's kind of like summer camp, except with lots of rape and a lot less sun.
As offensive and raunchy as South Park, only better.
Doing drugs is a crime, Dave. It is? When did that happen?
Code Monkeys Season 2, June 1st, right after the world television premiere of King of Kong, only on G4.
Yes, today's unsuccessful end-of-show aperitif hurts. Specifically, though, it actually hurts the C7 through C9 vertebrae.
That's true.
Backflip.
This would have been a smashing success if backflips were supposed to actually land on back.
Yes, but they're not, which is why I think that clip becomes today's epic fail.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. So that was the applause line. It's TV Tuesday with our film expert, Chris Gore. We're going to look at the HD bonus features on National Treasure 2.
Plus, we'll run down this week's break moments in de-evolution, where we'll watch as a man is driven to tears after he gets kicked in the junk, brings hot sauce, gets shot with pencils, and I wasn't done.
Oh, I thought these were separate videos.
No, I know. And he's tased for grand finale.
Well done. Good job, Dad.
That's a great idea.
And all week, Blair will be bringing you the best from Cannes. So if you want to know what it takes to get your film into the famous French festival, she's got the details. She'll also report back from some of the hottest premieres and talk to stars like Jack Black, Angelina Jolie, and Seth Rogen.
Very exciting. You guys go to G4TV.com/AOTX for all the things you saw today and more.
X-Play is coming up next, everybody.
You want to take off tomorrow, go hiking or something? Just call in sick or something?
Yeah. You want to race RC boats?
No, I actually want to be here. I like your job. Do you like your job?